toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, where the grand own the peoples in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Baylor Bears, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up.
The Bearcats will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Paul, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Great job on the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Bob. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against...
Oh, he's got some space. Flipping through the defense. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive line. When they get beat, you're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Off play action. He'll try to do it himself. 1st down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Bearcats are in the hurry up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. When things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Meyer. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Bearcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
To the air, it's Brewer. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Bears lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Bears are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. He's now up to 70 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. They're looking to throw on second and short. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They try to pump a run on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity and physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got the quick pass. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. No good. So the score remains 3-0.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
With the catch, it's Ramsauer. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball. Ready?
Turning it on. Building momentum. Picking up the top of yards. Moving the chains out to the 34.
How about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Quick release by the QB. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Brewer. Oh, they're after him. Gets him in stride inside the 10. And catch him right into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. Get him to the ground. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Right back to the well. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Got the back over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Punch it out of the air. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll put their return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down, he's still on his feet. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Bearcats heading quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Grab behind the line. It's Green. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Brewer. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers.
The running back has it.
One team will rise in the ACC ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Snags it quickly on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Firing deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when they run these RPOs, the QBs will make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Gashing the D on the right. Touchdown Bears! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. On the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
To throw, it's Brewer. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it
direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but I mean, do it again and again and again. It's just frustrating.
And the Bears will call on their punt team. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they got him down at the 43. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
42 Spider. 4-2.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and short, the power run here. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
Lasso.
Makes the grab, it's fired. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes! And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Got it.
Now on 2nd down.
Jackrabbit.
To the air, it's Brewer. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Tosses it incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They booted away. Bearcats will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. We'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Unloads it left. Throws it in. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice.
Throws for the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target is the first row.
Well, this defense was ready for goals. Against this receiver at his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. No good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe wheeling your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll run play action. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll line up for a second down play.
Here we go.
Dropping back, it's Brewer. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
On the double.
Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a third down.
Cricket.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown. Baylor! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break up a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know what they're...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes out with a nice play. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now the throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Off the play fake. Fires left. Good quickness to grab it off the balance. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense defense had to feel they were in the weeds a little bit, but they stayed in the fight, and now you get a break, and you feel better about everything.
And isn't it crazy? Sometimes those little breaks you get just create the momentum you need to get back in the football game. It takes a little bit of luck. Got a good break there.
He'll pull it on the read. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bearcats will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Right down the boulevard. And they regain the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Runs ahead and powers his way 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's long. Across the 45. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give from the gun. Powers through the defender. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Bears! They take the lead with the 6.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Gets it out fast. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short.
3:25.
He'll keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They got the first and at the 37. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see who called it. They thought they had the lead, and the flag breaks their heart, and now they'll have to try it again. The Bearcats are marching down the field. Looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Bears can really attack on this second and short. Gives it on the option. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Power football with the run.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Russell.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The give on the option.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Rides to the back. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
He'll try it again on second and 10. And he just flat dropped it. I think they wanted to run before security. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Gives it on the option. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Sign in the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And off of the shotgun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's locked. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they created a negative play.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And is such just inside that right upright. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot put it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Leaves it with the running back. Lights off the defender.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game. You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the left. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll operate out of split backs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. There's continued.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Baylor! The defense putting points on the board. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona is down right now, but they simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson. So if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle it in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Works the middle of the field. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds some fresh air. Inside the 35. Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He'll do it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And they take a knee on 4th down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort.